Hey friends, good to see you again. So Venus has turned direct as of 2 days ago on September 3rd and will continue retracing her steps until October 7th when Venus gets to 28 degrees Leo and moves beyond, because we have that shadow period between 12 and 28 degrees. So in Leo, Venus went direct at about 12 degrees. So she'll move forward, and this is where we start to see progress. This is where we start to pick up speed regarding what we figured out. What conclusions have we come to regarding personal value, what we want, what we're willing to invest in, who and what we want investing in us, what our values are. So things are starting to become clear. And if you watch the degrees that Venus retraces and you remember back to what occurred at whatever degree, it's very, very likely that when Venus reaches that particular degree or roundabouts that degree, there is a continuation, or there's a pickup, or there is a closure, or there is another chapter to the story. So something happens regarding what has happened concerning the matters of Venus retrograde, specific to Venus retrograde. So we are becoming more focused about love. We're becoming more focused about relationships. We're becoming more focused about our relationship with money and how we value ourselves. And in the sign of Leo, we become particularly unapologetic about who we are. So our power that comes from confidence, power that comes from being sure about who you are and what you want, that picks up speed. So we've had a bit of a shift, or a point of contention or of conflict regarding confidence, self-appreciation, who we want to be loved by, who we want to love. There's a shakiness that's been there since about the 19th of June, definitely started to peak and crescendo and become more of a thing around the 22nd of July. Now we see things starting to recover, but we do have a period of time before we want to make really consequential decisions. We want to give Venus that time to retrace her steps to get to 28 degrees Leo and beyond around October 7th before we get deep into what it is that we will be investing in. We are still figuring it out. We're still coming to better conclusions. Now, as time goes on, again, there is a momentum that will build. So the clarity becomes a better quality. We are able to put pieces together over the course of weeks that make our decision-making process better. We have more information, and we are more willing to look at things factually rather than emotionally. Venus retrograde is a very emotional time. It is a time of re-establishing how we feel about ourselves and how we feel about those closest to us and what we really truly want. It is not the time where we are at our most rational. Now we have more of a factual process coming into play. So we can balance the emotional, the rational, the emotional and the logical a little bit better, particularly because we have Mercury retrograde at this time as well. This is also something that has us redeciding or collecting information or facts in a way that has us come to better conclusions. So because Venus is still retracing her steps and Mercury is retrograde at the same time, we still want to be careful about deciding things that are going to have long-term consequences. It's a time to still investigate. It's a time to still ask questions. It's a time to position ourselves and to be ready to go into October with a feeling of surety, security, clarity, and confidence. So be careful for the next few weeks about getting ahead of yourself, because we can see that after Venus reaches 28 degrees Leo around October 7th, that we have some regrets. We can feel like we moved too quick, or that we didn't have all the facts or the information, and we want to get the best out of the period of Venus retrograde that we can. So we need to let things percolate a little bit more and be patient. So I hope this was helpful. I'll be back super soon with more super cool videos. Bye-bye.